All right, now to a story only on 6, a family hoping for answers in a homicide of a former youth instructor.
35-year-old Reynard Sinet was found dead in City Park over the weekend. Just months ago, he was arrested on allegations of sex crimes where he worked at the Bridge City Center for Youth.
WDSU reporter Shay O'Connor has the latest.
Yes, spoke with Reynard Sinet's father, who tells me he doesn't know who could have wanted to murder Sinet. Reynard's father says he wishes his son had the time to clear his name before he died. Renee Sinet remembering the last time he spoke with his son.
I said, okay. And I said, you be careful, take care of yourself. And he said, okay, Dad. And after that, he just left. And then later on that night, before he go to work, he used to always call me, text me. We'll text each other. And I text him, but he didn't answer.
Reynard Sinet described as quiet and very into education. His family says his body was found here at City Park. He had been shot in the head. His father, a retired Jefferson Parish Sheriff's deputy, says he doesn't know who could have wanted his son dead.
Well, he never had no enemies that I know of. And I don't know why this, happened to him.
Sinet was arrested last October when he was a youth instructor at the Bridge City Center for Youth. He had been at the center since 2023. WDSU found out he was accused of inappropriately touching a 17-year-old boy in custody. Claims that his father says he will continue to fight to prove false. WDSU reached out to the Bridge City Center for Youth about the allegations. Sinet was out on a $15,000 bond. Next week, officials say the Jefferson Parish District Attorney would have decided on whether to pick up or refuse the charges that included malfeasance in office and sexual battery.
What we know factually about the case is that evidence was brought to a judge, and a judge said there is probable cause to arrest him. And what that means is the judge is saying he probably did it.
Former prosecutor Blake Arcuri says the amount of time it took for the district attorney's office to weigh the charges doesn't prove or deny the claims.
I certainly would not suggest to anyone that the fact that the case has not been accepted is suggestive of weakness or suggestive of a lack of evidence. We haven't seen the evidence. Now, I guess we may never will, unless there's a civil suit associated with this.
It's not clear if there's a connection at all between the alleged past crimes and Sinet's murder. Sinet's family tells WDSU his Jeep was also taken from the scene where his body was found. As of right now, NOPD has not confirmed whether that Jeep has been found. If you do know anything that could lead to an arrest, call Crime Stoppers. Reporting in studio, Shay O'Connor, WDSU News.